back, if they stop smoking weed, then they don't have to worry about their head. What happened to their head? Well, and I don't know if this is true, but a lot of NFL players say that the weed smoke actually helps. It helps the pain. Now, I don't know if it probably doesn't help resolving the issue, but I do believe that it probably somehow helps with the pain and helps with what they go through, what their bodies go through. So the only way I think to get around this concussion situation, which honestly I don't think there is a way, but to not play football at all. It's going to happen. Your heads continue to bang up against each other. That it's not meant to happen. That's not what our heads are meant to do. Our heads are not meant to bang up against each other like we're in a car accident over and over and over again. It's just not meant to be. And I don't know what the NFL is going to be able to actually do about that, or actually cause anything or prevent anything. To me, it's impossible. It's impossible to try to prevent something to happen in this type of injury, for sure. All right, so Conor McGregor is medically suspended until October 26th with no contact. Obviously, he had a black eye. Obviously, he lost the fight. But I guess this is something that they do, some type of medical clearance, which I think that's good. I think that's something that they definitely should do. Because if a guy continues to get banged in the head, they need to take some type of break. They need to be able to sit down for a minute. And Chief says helmet support needs to be better. You have less head problems in college and high school. That's a good point. That's definitely a good point. But yeah, helmet support is huge. The technology that is coming out, I think, is going to be very, very important. Once again, you're tuned into the BS3 Sports Show on 2LiveStewsRadio.com. So the Doug Stewart Show, which is the flagship show on 2LiveStewsRadio.com, it's Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be having an event coming up September 29th through the 1st. Through October the 1st, there will be an event called TDSS3, basically the Doug Stewart Show event number 3. It's going to be a great event. If you're in the Atlanta area, I suggest you come. I will put the link in the chat room. Also, we are taking any type of donations that you may want to give to the event. There's going to be a bowling event on Saturday night, which is for a charity in regards to sickle cell. So again, I'll put the link in the chat room, but that is going to be a big event coming up in Atlanta, Georgia, September 29th through October the 1st. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great to meet. For me, it's going to be great to meet the guys that I talk to, that I podcast with, but I haven't actually met a lot of these guys and a lot of the supporters. So I'm truly looking forward to it. It is in my plans to definitely be there. So we had a great show. Today. Let me go down the scoreboard because college football is here, everybody. College football is here. We got games on tap right now. From top to bottom, there's so many games that are going to be played today. We got a big game tonight. Definitely excited for that one. Alabama versus Florida State. To me, Alabama is still Alabama at the end of the day. Florida State, I don't think they have it. I don't think they're going to have the ability to get past this team. It's going to be very, very difficult to do it. Alabama has so many recruits. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So, Games that are going on right now. We got Florida beating Michigan 17-10. Surprising with that one. I'm actually going to change the channel to that game right now, because that should be a good game. I'm shocked. I'm surprised Florida's up. Oklahoma 28-7 over UTEP. USF and Stony Brook are tied at 7-7. Penn State absolutely murdered Akron 52-0. Maryland beats Texas 51-41. Clemson 56-3 over Kent State. Miami 41-13. Shout out to Miss Mocha Bella. She is 305 representative of 305. We got USC versus Western Michigan on coming up. And Florida State, Alabama is going to be the biggest game of this week. We also had Ohio State, who beat, can't remember who they played. It was on Thursday or Friday. They won that game. College football is here. NFL is here. I'm excited. I think it's going to be, especially with this ranking that they have now, especially with this playoff system that they have, it's exciting. Also, Notre Dame up 28-10 on Temple. Notre Dame with a huge fall from grace. They're not even ranked this year. They'll probably climb back in the rankings. And Chief said, yes, Indiana. People were talking about this game was close. Maybe Indiana can win. No. No, no, and no.
Come on, son. Come on.
Not going to happen. Everybody got overly excited. Calm down. Relax. It's still Ohio State. They're still the beast that they've always been. So people need to chill with that one. All right, so as we conclude the show, today I had D Jax on the show. We're going to play the song I played at the beginning in the intro called Neighbor, featuring Tone Jones. And if anything else comes up, I will be back on the air in a couple of minutes after this song. But I appreciate you guys, everybody for tuning in, everybody on the chat room, everybody active. But this is the song called Neighbor by D Jax featuring Tone Jones.
Hey yo, we were creating God's image, which means we're all more alike than we are different. Come on in. Let's get this right. We gotta show the world how to do this. If it starts with us. Here and now. Well, you and me, we're really more alike than you think. Most times we keep it rolling, another night at the rink. But if I open dialogue, the tighter the link. To stand for what's right, and we're right on the brink. Yeah. You should be more than an acquaintance, but we both know how the saints is vanquished. After church relational maintenance, after that you only hang with who you came with. And Sundays are still so segregated. I wonder, how could we ever make it? Well, here's a song to break down the barriers, bring round the chariots, some more the merrier, tear down the various, build up the wariest to great lengths, then strengthen the inexperienced. It's nothing scarier than unmet potential, but we all in it with you. The body of Christ gotta unify. It's so important right now that we do this. If it's gonna be, it's up to us. I'm so serious. The church has left the building. It's no roof here, but Jesus is the real thing. It may be a field of dreams, let's get it straight. It's really time to step up to the plate. It's really time to get it and give and risk it. Disciple men quick, like those bearded misfits, like those fly fishermen. Just don't cast out your color lines. They're looking back like another place, another time. But we're here now, and there are fears now. Got to use your other eyes to be colorblind. And there are tears now. Lift the lampshade. You'll see the world needs more than a band-aid. The way I see it, we got one life to live, and when it's done right, we give. We'll be just like the kids. Back to innocence, back to Eden. They say love conquers all, I believe them. And this is one for everybody. Lock arms with everybody. They want a cliffhanger, a big banger, but I don't want to leave here strangers. Why don't you? We gotta bring the world together, man. We're more alike than you think, you know? We gotta unify. The body of Christ gotta unify, man. If it's gonna be, it's up to us. Let's do it now.
Every fantasy football league has that guy. You know what I'm talking about. The guy who brings 15 spreadsheets to the draft. The guy who keeps picking a player who has already been taken. The guy who drafts the Seahawks defense in the 6th round. The guy who barely knows football and asks what special teams are.
Come on, son. Come on.
The guy who drafts 4 quarterbacks. To make that guy pay, you need a tattoo league. Until now, tattoo leagues were for the bravest and stupidest among us. Not anymore. Now you too can punish your league loser with a tattoo. Fantasy loser tattoos are safe, FDA approved temporary tattoos for the loser in your fantasy league. Their tattoos are a perfect punishment by themselves or combined with the loser trophy or costume. Fantasy Loser Tattoos are an official licensee of Matthew Berry's Fantasy Life. Go to fantasylosertattoos.com or order straight on Amazon for just $9.99 with Prime shipping. I'm using the Fantasy Loser Tattoos in my league. You should use them in yours. Hey, what's up, BS3 sports fans? If you love listening to the BS3 Sports Show, check out the weekend wrap-up every Monday at 12:15 Central Time, 1:15 Eastern, recapping the weekend in sports like you never heard it before. Comedy, interactive chat room, it's a must-listen. Weekend wrap-up on Spreaker.com. Part of the X Squad. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. All right, everybody. And Chief, yes, I will send that song to you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Today's show was titled Houston, Give to Houston Flood Relief. I urge you to do that. I don't care where you decide to give it. I would suggest you give it to a company where you know where the money's going to go. That's just my opinion. But give something. Give a dollar amount. These people have literally lost everything. So please do that. I thank everybody for tuning in. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Enjoy college football. Enjoy NFL. Enjoy life. God is love. God bless. And I'm out. Appreciate everybody.